Hello everyone. It's Teresa with Critters Crochet, and it is Wednesday. It's the first Wednesday of the month, so it is time for our tutorial for our stitch for June, which is the Purl slip stitch. Is this not a beautiful, beautiful pattern and design on this stitch? I cannot wait to share this with you. And again, to remind you, we're using this book. Let me zoom out so you can see it. The step-by-step guide to 200 crochet stitches, and it is by Tracy Hunter. So this is the pattern that I want to, or the stitch that I want to demonstrate for you today. And again, this stitch, I'm going to put my book right over here. Again, guys, this stitch does not have a multiple. Whatever pattern or project, that you're working on will determine the length. So you just want to chain as many stitches as you need for the length of your pattern of your project. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's just do 15 for the demonstration purposes. So what we are going to do is on this first row, we are going to do a slip stitch in the first stitch right here. We're just going to do a slip stitch, and then we're going to do a slip stitch in each chain across, and that's it. So to do a slip stitch, you go into your stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull that loop through the next loop. And that's all you do for a slip stitch. So we are going to slip stitch all the way down the length of this chain. And I'll be right back when I get to the end of this chain. All right, I am back. I have done a slip stitch down the length of my chain, and now we are going to turn our work. And for the second, let me turn this the right way. For the second row, what we are going to do, now look at this. I'm getting myself all twisted. Here we go. Sorry, I'll get that right in a minute. For the second row, what you're going to do is you're going to do slip stitches in the back loop only. Now you need to watch, because the stitches that you created with this are right here. These V's going across the top. You want to look at those V's going across the top, and you're going to insert your hook in the back loop, and you're going to go right into that first one. And when you slip stitch, guys, you want to be loose. I didn't do that, and so if you're not loose, if your tension's not loose, it's going to make for a very tight space trying to get your hook in there. But all you want to do is go into the back loop, and we are just going to slip stitch all the way down. See, I didn't go loosely like I should have, and so I'm going to struggle just a tad here. Sorry about that. Just kind of wiggle it in there. You're going to struggle with me today, guys. Slip. And slip. So we're going to do that all the way down and slip stitch in the back loop, and I'll be back when I get to the end of this row. All right, guys, I'm back. I've done the back loop slip stitch all the way down. I'm going to turn my work again. And for row 3, instead of the back loop, now we're going to slip stitch in the front loop. Remember to look for your V's going right here. Let me see if I can get that a little closer. See your V's? You're going to go into the front loop of those V's going across the top. So make sure you're grabbing just that front loop, that front part of the V. Okay? And you're going to slip stitch in the front loop only, all the way down the length of your project. Okay? So that's pretty much all this is. Once you chain the length of your project, the length that you want it, you are going to just do a first row is just a row of slip stitches down your chain. Then the second row is slip stitching in the back loop only. Third row, slip stitching in the front loop only. And you're just going to repeat rows 2 and 3 until you get your project to the size that you want. So it's just a repeat of back loop only, then down the length of your project, turn your work, and then do front loop only down the length of your project. And that's all there is to this stitch, guys. It's so simple and so fun. And here we go. I went ahead and now you can see, look at this beautiful texture that you get. I like both sides. I think look gorgeous to me. There's the right side. Here's the wrong side. But I love the look of this stitch. I hope you will try this stitch out and share with Heather and Ella and I. Share pictures of what you're making with your purl slip stitch. We would love to see them. And let us know if we can share your pictures that you send on our videos each Wednesday this month for Battle of the Stitches. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you again in the next video. Bye, guys.